Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time
MMA.
And hold your horses, Greg Rebello, because T. Edwards has something to say about this contract situation here. He just sniped his opponent, Austin Tweedy, 28 seconds into the first round with the right hand that was just beautiful. It got a reaction out of not only Dana White and the judges who are going to be giving out the contracts, not so much Dana White as Sean Shelby and the other judge, but even Michael Bisping, after watching it 4 times, who's doing commentary, was like, oh, even the 4th time you watched it, because not only did it look great, but if you were listening, it sounded hard as hell too. So T. Edwards sniped this dude, and the only thing I could think about after this was free Kodak Black, because this was some sniper gang shit right here. I ain't even gonna lie. Holy smokes. And before this fight, this guy, you know, 28 seconds before the fight started, the commentators were talking about him, and he said, you know, not to be cocky or anything, but he sees himself as a mix of like TJ Dillashaw and Demetrius Johnson. So we're like, whoa, okay, buddy. You know, that's some high marks right there. But he did, boy, did he come out here and live up to it. Holy smokes. Now, with this performance here, I think he immediately jumps to the front of the line as far as the contract is concerned on Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series, as whoever has the most impressive performance of the night earns a contract to the UFC. But also, the main event's about to take place now with Antonia Shevchenko, who's Valentina Shevchenko's sister. So I'm sure the UFC would love to sign her if she has a great performance as well. But right now we've got 2 great contenders who could earn the contract, and Greg Rebello lost the fight. His opponent, what was his name? Parisian. What's his first name? I forget his name, but he just won the fight, the heavyweight guy. My bad, my mistake. He just won the last fight. One second. Josh Parisian is his name. He was the heavyweight that just defeated Greg Rebello with the first round spinning back fist, which was a spectacular performance, and it was only on 4 days' notice. And the UFC needs heavyweights. But with the performance like this from T. Edwards, how could he not earn the contract? What a spectacular punch and performance. 28 seconds into the first round, 1-hitter quitter, straight KO, no follow-up TKO, just boom, snipe, bow, down. Boom, headshot. That's what type of snipe. That's what this was. Holy smokes. I was very impressed by this performance. Definitely leapfrogs Josh Parisian as far as I'm concerned if I were judging. But now it's time to tune into the highly anticipated main event of this episode with Antonia Shevchenko. So I'll keep you guys updated, let you know who earns the contract. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. Oh, and P.S. I also wanted to mention that T. Edwards was fighting out of the MMA lab, and that might sound familiar to you because that's where Mackenzie Dern was training out of. But not only that, also Benson Henderson and none other than our boy on the channel, Sean O'Malley, who came from Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series as well, was fighting out of the MMA lab. So looks like we got another bright prospect coming up from the MMA lab, man. They're coming up with some of these guys in Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series that have been looking amazing. So shout out to them. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. And before we go, shout out to all the full-time MMA white belts that have hit the subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to become a full-time MMA blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, or black belt, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/fulltimemma. I'm out.
Bye, Felicia.